Hello everybody, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we're covering Ghost of Antietam for the first time here. Our first map here, Boulevard Heights Readout, seeing an overview of that, followed up by our second map, which is downtown. So two very different maps. Thank you to our Patreon members for the support. If you'd like the support, go to the link in the description where you can get videos before everyone else as we live stream the videos now on the Patreon. And on top of that, we will start posting raw gameplay footage, no commentary, no scoreboard UI, and all of that soon. We're figuring that out, but I'll get that out soon. Our teams for today, on the Confederate side, you got the 7th Louisiana, the 20th Georgia, 7th South Carolina, you got Kershaw's Brigade, Palmetto Battery, and Sharps. You have the 2nd United States Sharpshooters, the 1st South Carolina Rifles and Archers Brigade, whereas on the Union side, you got 5th Corps, the Irish Volunteer Brigade, and the 4th New Jersey. With that being said, let's get into the match. So the Ghost of Antietam is a little more of a, if you want to call historical, like a more European type event that we see, so they don't move out till about the 42-minute mark. You can't play sound pads in game. You can only send people out as scouts. No really rambling. That's to the extent of the rules. I'm not 100% sure. If you want to join the Ghost of Antietam Discord, that'll be in the description, or any of the regiments in this video, you can join them in the description as well. So looking at our numbers, about a full server here on a beautiful Wednesday night. You got about a 12-man imbalance in favor of the Union. Looking at artillery, though, Union has about 12 guys. The Confederates have 15. So Union's really putting themselves, I guess the Confederates are putting themselves at a disadvantage. We'll see if that balance changes, but it's still within 15, which 15 is about the margin, I think, where it becomes unstable. So you have Archers Brigade, 14th Tennessee more specifically. You'll see groups like Archers Brigade and 5th Corps have a bunch of different regiments within them. But Boulevard Heights Camp, a map we don't normally see that often. It's a little beautiful map, but the Confederates, for the most part, looks like we have a diversionary plan here. You got some Kershaw Brigade, 7th Tennessee. I'm just going to say Archers Brigade. You got the 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters, who are in 5th Corps, or V Corps. However, they switched over to the other side for balancing. You also got the 7th LA coming up on the side, defending this top part. Yeah, I guess we have the 3rd United States Horse Artillery here as well. Forgot to mention them, but IVB's up here holding the line. And I mean, the problem is 7th LA is going in all by themselves. It looks like more of a trickle in from the rest of their team. Another thing I forgot to mention is they don't use Steam Chat. So, again, everything has to be communicated in-game. You got the 5th Alabama, or Light Battalion, I think it is. 20th Georgia to their right. So, it's going to be interesting. Looking at the Union defense, behind IVB, it looks like V Corps is mostly spread out, 5th Corps. And then you have 7th South Carolina all the way over here. It's very interesting because the CSA has a lot more regiments on their side than the Union does. It's a lot to a little. And so it could definitely make it harder for the Confederates. Oh my goodness. The devs need to flatten out these voices, man. They're too loud. So Confederates starting to gain ground. IVB falling back. We don't actually see who is over here for the Union. More V Corps guys. I see 8th Connecticut there. So IVB looking to just fall back a little bit. Confederates gaining ground. Union down on more tickets. That's what you can expect. Union's defending.
Think alike. Look behind you.
Just can I take E further to the east and just make sure H is covered from the bottom side?
So Confederates doing pretty good. A lot of regiments kind of still, it looks like very scattered. It looks like Confederates are just using the defenses here as cover. On the flip side, though, is these, yep. There's LAB going up from their skirmish formation. To their left, they got reinforcements, or I guess more push from 20th Georgia. I mean, even though the Confederates are outnumbered, they're doing a heck of a job pushing the Union back. And again, the ratio over here, there's a lot of Confederates and not so many.
Take aim. Anything out front.
Killed about 3 or so there in that volley, but I mean, Confederates are just completely starting to surround the Union. 7th South Carolina, you can see them finally coming up, getting some shots from behind. Hopefully they don't crossfire and hit their own friendlies. That would be kind of funny. Where are they aiming?
Actually, aim west.
Okay. I know that makes sense. You can shoot through the tents. I would think bullets could go through the tents.
Anybody who's with me, take aim with that fucking big cloud of smoke. Even with PCs, take aim.
And I mean, we're moving almost to 10 minutes in the match. Almost 7 since the round actually started. I mean, Confederates, they're a little slow, but they had spent some time moving up that hill, getting into position, so.
You gotta turn your mic up. I can't hear you.
And I mean, look at the Union have taken these caissons and the artillery and kind of formed a makeshift wall. Confederates starting to push forward very slightly. Union overreacting in comms. But I mean, when you're on the ground and you just see any type of movement, it definitely can force you to have an overreaction. Looks like 5th Alabama on the right, falling back a little further. But we'll see what the Confederates decide to do. This group's starting to shift further right. Looks like Confederates have artillery all the way up here. Did they drag those guns from here? That's the first time I've seen Confederates use guns on the top of this hill. And it's a lot better than the position the Confederates normally have, which is way down there, which you have a few guys there, but I don't know why they're there. More Confederates, 2nd U.S. sharpshooters. And, yep, just 2nd U.S. sharpshooters. Trying to get around the Union, get some flanking shots. And we are 10 minutes through the match. Union heavily outnumber the Confederates on this front, at least focusing on this part here. I really wonder how the Confederates are going to break through. They had a really good start, but then Union was able to fall back. It's like in college football almost. As the team on offense pushes further and further down the field, the defense gets tighter and squeezes more together, so it's easier for them to operate defense. That's what we're kind of seeing here. Confederates are very spread out, and without comms, it's by comms I mean Steam chat. It's going to be very hard for them to communicate something. I mean, look at where did that Confederate artillery shot even go? Like, that's a really bad spot for artillery. You got to shoot. Again, these guys are peeking on top of the berm, and it's just really hard to hit, especially because they got the mound to their left. They gotta have a perfect fuse time, and that's gonna be hard to do. And also, with this recent, I say recent, but recent award rights times is like 3 months. But recently, with the changes of flags being able to spawn in men at double the rate than before, it's going to be really hard to push people out of position. I haven't really watched a European event since, I don't even know when, since a few months ago, before the update. So I haven't seen how this affects European matches, and I'm interested to see how it is. Because you can't shoot people out of position, and I know the Europeans generally don't like to charge people out. I mean, like just, or maybe not Europeans specifically, but just events without voice chats or Steam chat. Because it's very hard to shoot someone out because they're just going to respawn men in so quickly. So you got to charge them out, and to do that, you got to be coordinated and effective, and it can just be really hard to do that sometimes. Even with Steam chat, it can be hard to do that. But we have 20th, and the first LAB pushing very forward. They're using the tent as cover in this bush here. Again, you can shoot through the tents, right? But it's a visual game too.
Good shoot, flag wood.
Hold this flag and get out of the way.
Yeah.
You actually have some Union pushing up. Irish there leading the way. I don't like this. I like the idea of trying to flank and get shots, but you're kind of exposing yourself as a defender. Assuming the Confederates start to notice them, because they still haven't noticed them, but I mean, if they turn and hit these shots, eventually it's going to be skirmishing out of line, and you can't afford those little defenders. And we can actually see defenders are actually catching up on tickets. Obviously, it's kind of hard to see.
Let them know that you're thinking about it, boys. Come on. Flag down, flag down, flag down.
So, on the other side, is this the 7th or 2nd U.S.? It looks like 7th South Carolina's moved, but IVB is shifted behind the cover of the tents here. Not going straight on the mound so they can get hit, but using the tents as cover.
Hey, rebels, you guys are ugly.
Oh, you got him there. So, Union flag moving away. Very interesting. They don't have a flag here anymore. Why would they move the flag back? Unless he's just trying to regroup some guys, but the good old Italian flag. Actually, IVB chased 2nd U.S. Sharps out and wiped them. Union go down to engage first, but Confederates will shortly follow.
Let's go.
So Confederates still not moving. This Union group falling further back on the right side.
Over here, everybody. There's a bunch of them over there.
Well, we have, oh, are the Confederates charging? They are charging, but again, it's only one tiny group. That artillery shot was about as good as it could be, and it didn't kill anything. So Confederates starting to inch their way forward. I don't know how Irish's group survived that whole time. I really don't know how they did that. Confederates had engaged. But if we look at our numbers, it's a full server. Numbers have evened out here, which is very nice to see. Union only have 4 on artillery. Confederates have 17. 17! They only have a couple down here, so I assume most of them have used are starting to use the Union guns up here. Like right here, which I like it. Just hopefully don't team kill your friendlies. I mean, seriously, just throw canister down there. That'd be kind of cool. Confederates on... Holy... I didn't even know you could go down that far on this map. But Confederates pillaging the camp out and about. But the 5th ALB moving up on this left side here. Trying to hit the Union. I mean, Union, if they lose this fight down here, that being the 8th Connecticut, if they lose this position down there, that's going to be bad for them because the Union on point can get encircled. Granted, Union spawn over there and still get the point and maybe flank the Confederates who are flanking, but here we go.
Independent fire, right down the tents,
I think they caught him off guard. They do have a flag over here. Ooh, shot that artillery. And you do have some Confederate Rambos there. I mean, you got the Confederates in the center still holding. You got the Confederates. You got these guys in the distance. I really wish they'd come up and help the 5th ALB. And you can see 8th Connecticut. Dang. 8th Connecticut. You're going to flank these guys. Hit them before they can hit them too well.
Fall back.
And 5th ALB pushing them back out. 20th Georgia, on the other hand, pushing forward here. Union starting to pop out of the tents here. Why? They're like in double rank. These should all be hits. Oh, they weren't shooting at those guys. Oh, that would have been a perfect chance.
Jakey, join the line. Join the line, Jakey. Join the line in front of you. There you go.
More Confederates starting to inch forward. The 4th New Jersey. His balancing might have swapped, which is why we're seeing the 4th New Jersey seems to have swapped to the CSA sign, and that's probably why we got a good old balance here. But 8th Connecticut falling really far back. So it's like, yep, Irish's group again. Hitting these guys, getting a couple good kills, knocking that flag down. Tickets about even here at the 26-minute mark.
Today's episode of Ramboing with Collector.
So what's your shot? Let's go first time.
Come on, come on.
Well, thought for maybe one we see Union go down there. 8th Connecticut. They just keep falling further and further back. I don't know if they're trying to avoid getting flanked, but it is almost leaving their friendlies exposed to a flank. I'm surprised they aren't located here, if anything. But the wall seems to have been broken here. I don't know where that went. Man, this just looks amazing.
You guys move. I'm not your bullet monkey.
Can't get any better than that here, more rights. So, looks like first Ohio, which we missed as well. They were not on the cord sheet. That is why I missed them as well. So many groups in this event. Irish's group holding up there. But is 8th Connecticut? I'm so confused. 8th Connecticut split in half. Oh, never mind. These are just a couple guys that kind of came out and got shot down here by as this 14th Tennessee. Yes, it is part of Archer's brigade. But I mean, Confederates are just slowly inching their way closer and closer to who is this? Artillery guy. Yep, that's what you can expect.
Did you get your balls in?
Just check west, please.
Get your balls in. Get your balls in. You boys are in formation over here, right?
Might do some balls in after the matches today.
I was playing with my balls.
Whoa.
Well, more rights. All right, more Confederates starting to shift over to that center column. You do have also a aggressive push-up on this side. It seems like a... What the heck?
Running around with that song.
I'm still searching for God.
On this line, independent fire, on this line, independent fire.
Dang, the officers just got domed. So 8th Connecticut just trying to like destroy these dudes out on their flanks. 8th Connecticut's in a really weird position in my mind. 14th Tennessee going around for a flank. They're gonna catch these guys off guard.
Oh, aim to your front, aim to your front. Aim to your front. Oh, on the right, on the right.
But oh my goodness. 4th New Jersey charging in. And again, that's the thing without Steam Chat is the coordination. I mean, they just charge in by themselves and die. Granted, Union's losing tickets. I don't know. I do not like the 8th Connecticut. How did Union hold over there? They got flanked and they got caught off guard. I don't know. And the biggest concern with what 8th Connecticut is doing is that they're trying to be aggressive, and I think they're trying to hold this side of the camp. But by them pushing up and being aggressive, you're allowing the enemy to get close engagements with you, which for the most part we're seeing even ticket losses. So that's going to hurt the defenders way more than it is the attackers. More charging, yep. 20th Georgia going in now.
Fill the gap, fill the gap.
Well, those guys just died. So Union going to taking losses. And these guys are holding here for a while. Yeah, 8th Connecticut flooding back on the point. I like that. As the defenders, you should not be, unless you're trying to take and hold a position, a strategic one at that. I don't think there's a point in being aggressive trying to go out and take a position or to hold a general area if you don't think it's important. I don't know. We'll see. These Confederates are very interesting. You do have some groups of Union guys, though, these 8th Connecticut guys. There can be skirmisher groups, but it's kind of... here's the 3rd USHA. It's so weird saying USHA as a regiment. I feel like there's a commercial, it's like USA something. I don't know. I don't remember what it is. It just reminds me of that. Collector here on top of the tent. But there's that. 2nd U.S. Sharps coming up on the mound. The mound is some nice cover here. They're heavily outnumbered, though.
Some feller! Keep it up, boys. Keep it up.
Again, these Union guys going over the mound. For this tiny of a group, I don't know how necessary it is, but I mean, I don't know how necessary it is to go over the mound. Granted, based off what we've seen from like Boulevard Heights readout, which the readout map is all the way on the other side of the end. If you let your opponent sit on the other side of the mound too long, they can start inflicting a lot of damage, but it's not like that group had flags. I don't know. It's actually not that bad. I made it sound a lot worse than it was. Nonetheless, I'm very worrisome for the Union in terms of tickets. They're down by a little bit. Confederates about to hit taking losses, though. I mean, these small group charges for the Confederates are not helping them, but it's also going to be very hard for them to coordinate as that. However, Confederates, holy crap. 8th Connecticut now covering the rear of the Union.
Due west, folks!
I mean, these Confederates are just trying to envelop them from all sides. More Union, I'm guessing IVB. Yep. They might be moving out to help the 8th or shoot the 7th. More likely, shoot the 7th. Confederates go down to take a loss. I don't know where IVB's going. Oh, they're gonna... The interesting thing, I don't like that the IVB is taking 30-some dudes out of their line to go deal with 5 dudes. The Confederates are moving up on nearly all fronts surrounding their team.
You all miss. They run like cowards. Because they are cowards.
I mean, they maybe get a kill or 2 out of that, out of line, but engagement starting to occur. The 5th Alabama here. Charging the 8th Connecticut. It looks like 8th Connecticut might have killed all those guys there. You can see the down flag for CSA, but 8th Connecticut holds. IVB now starting to move back. 7th South Carolina is just going to keep playing that game of hit and run. It's now half a morale stage difference here. You can see, look how quickly these guys, they only had a couple dudes left. Now they have much more than that because just how quick these flag respawns. 8th Connecticut trying to move around and flank them. 1st Ohio. I think they're getting some shots on them as well. So 5th Alabama Light Battalion. We might not see them much more. Is this the 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters? It is indeed. They're starting to flank their way around. Confederate artillery might have just team killed there. Maybe it was Union. It's definitely Confederate.
As long as we're behind the tank cannons, we should have a lot of.
Wait. What do they have? Holy crap. I don't know. I find this very cool. I find it very cool. Almost at the 15-minute mark. Confederates on a very good pace. I said they were a little slow at the beginning, but the pace has been good. Probably just because they start a couple of minutes late, and so they only had like 3, 4, 5 minutes to really shoot them down.
Ready to destroy these Yankees?
It was a poor miscalculation there. The Confederates starting to move again. 4th New Jersey.
Yep, that's fine. Skirmish line on the left to PFC Slaughter. Give me 3-man space.
Company C. Company C here, boys.
Let's see, who is holding this? It is, looks like a part of IVB.
No, I'm saying that the enemy has
We're gonna fucking win, or we're gonna die. We're gonna win, or we're gonna die.
What he said.
We're gonna win!
Wow, that's a...
We got a way to die.
Oh, I kind of want to see how they
If we
react to
do
this.
lose, everyone has to drink poison at the
Yeah, we're gonna Jim Jones this bitch.
Jump him, boys! Jump him! Fucking jump him! Good rat shit!
So Confederates do outnumber the Union on that kind of flank maneuver. I don't know. I mean, Confederates are kind of playing it smart. The Union guys, they're going over the mound. And the Confederates are taking their shots as the Union goes over. Your reaction time is going to be quicker.
Go! Get up here, boys! Let's go! Get on! Scare these sons of bitches! Make them run!
Get off my property! You guys ran.
Watch the IVB coming over, so they will hold that. However, that was a good ticket ratio for the Confederates at the start of their Union about to hit breaking. 13.5 minutes left in the round.
Tired of this load coming in their face.
Whoa.
I keep coming, we're gonna keep on hitting.
Are we the only ones that died?
Yeah, Dave, if you just want to swab, I'll get the rounds because my swab is broken.
So, I don't know. I kind of can't tell if the Confederates, I don't know what their plan is, right? They could have planned a lot of things during Horde. However,
South, 100 yards.
I don't know if the Confederates as a team are going to charge once Union hits breaking, or if they're just going to try to hit them on the last stand. Because, again, it's very hard to coordinate an effective charge against a opponent when you're spread out as you are. And on top of that, there you go, Union hits breaking. When you're spread out as is, it's just going to be hard to coordinate a charge, so maybe we might just see a shoot down to last stand. I do kind of wonder how a mass charge would go on the Confederate. They have a gun all the way down here. That's crazy. But Union, again, spending a lot of guys on these back areas here that are somewhat doing things. 8th Connecticut, I get what they're doing there. They're just making sure the Confederates don't go there. But it's not that the Confederates are really hitting there, so they're kind of sitting around doing nothing. IVB keeping themselves at least a little busy. But here we go. Confederates finally charging here. 2nd U.S. Sharps actually going down the center for once.
What is this, C2?
Confederates might hit breaking here. Again, we don't see the rest of the Confederate team charging with... Oh my, how close are they going to roll this gun? We got to keep tabs on these guys.
Fuck you, Yankee! Fuck you, Yankee! Oh, we both saw. Dirt, get him.
Well, let's talk about it, Red. I got a bone to pick with y'all.
So the IVB's reform. 8th Connecticut is still sitting off in the distance. More Confederates starting to pour in now. Point going back in favor of CSA right now. I don't know how big the point is, but these Union guys up by the mound are definitely not on point, that's for sure. We might see 8th Connecticut start shifting back this way. It looks like they are.
There, Red. Team kill.
More Confederates pouring in now. 20th, 7th LA. Looks like the Confederate bulk is just heading straight in. There they go.
Take that, hold the case on! Basketball!
Fuck, I didn't have my load. I thought Rebels didn't lose the fucking ball. I thought you guys were good shots.
Point still in favor of the Union by a good margin as well. You looks like Union kind of countercharged them out on this right side. 8th Connecticut did with their reinforcements, but Confederates are starting to hold the ground here on the K-Sounds, using those K-Sounds that the Union were using to cover against them. And it's going to be very hard for the Union to push these guys out if the Confederates can get a stronghold. I mean, they're spawning a man in every 2.5 seconds. Granted, the Union are as well. That Confederate flag should get up there, and the Union.
Thank you!
What the heck?
Hey, we got guys up, coming over the
You got Confederates also on that mound. They're probably the 7th South Carolina, but look at all these Union guys crammed in there. They're still on point. They're about to hit last stand though. We get some roasting going on over here.
Nice pass. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, that was a nice
He's fat and ugly and fat and ugly and fat and ugly. Oh my god, fat.
Yeah, he was wearing the best to hide his fat thing.
Hey,
Confederates starting to take control of the point. I think Confederates are going to win this game. I know. Union's going to hit last stand here in a moment. 8.5 minutes.
Watch out, get out of the way of the cannon. Dude,
More Confederates pouring onto the point. Union about to hit last stand.
Let's go! Clean it up! Clean it up! Clean it up!
There you go. So if you don't know what last stand means, essentially the Union team can no longer respawn. Once the person dies, they can't come back. Although if they were dead when last stand was hit, they'll respawn. Point going in favor of the CSA. Union respawns pouring in. 8th Connecticut, and more in particular. Still point goes in favor of CSA. I love the commentary of this game.
What the hell, gang? I mean, oh, my bad. Let's go.
So, Union respawns coming in. Not really going to matter. Those round ends with a Confederate victory. Here comes the game. Slow down.
Let's go. Clean it up. Here, let's go.
Oh my goodness, that officer on the bottom got his head blown off. Yeah, no. Good round by CSA, all around. Really no way other than that. I think the Union's mistake was just 8th Connecticut and IVB they were pushing out, which I get what they were doing. It just can be detrimental to your team if you play your hands wrong. And I don't know. It didn't really happen for 8th Connecticut. It happened a little bit for IVB, but a good round. It's been a lot better than the pub matches that I have watched the past couple days, so this was refreshing. It's not totally lopsided, but really good fight. Confederates did a lot better there charging at the end than what I was anticipating, and really good round to watch. I love this map. With that being said, we will see you in round number 2 in a moment. See you shortly. All right, here we are with round number 2. Downtown. A little bit of a different atmosphere now. And the good old downtown. A bunch of houses. We haven't seen that before, but now we do. Also, as a side note, I haven't noticed this until a moment ago, but why is the house like that? Like, why is the window up there and then down there? That looks dumb. Nonetheless, all the houses are like that. Like, what the heck? Anyways, oops. Love the good old Steam overlay. Downtown. One of my favorite small maps of this game. Maybe outside. No, this is now turning into one of my favorites. I'm gonna sneeze though. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, no, one of my favorite small maps. It used to be a graveyard, but I like this map a lot more. For the sole reason of you can only attack from 1 of 2 ways for the Confederates. You can go left or straight, or you can go right. Obviously, if the Confederates go right, I love that a lot because the Union got this beautiful stone wall that the IVB is holding.
Who was that?
Confederates charging down the other side too, so it looks like that charge on the right was more of a distractionary. Now, this is something that I would like to discuss if you want to put your opinion in the comments. And we'll explain once this Confederate charge kind of fizzles out, because it really looks like it's about to. It looks like they're just trying to put pressure on all sides. All right, so while we have a moment, so you're coming from Confederate spawn, right? And you get to here. Is this going left or straight? Because right, that's going right. But is this going left or straight? Because I don't know. I feel like straight makes sense, but so does left. I kind of can't tell. What is going on here? 8th Connecticut is really that group that's behind making sure the Confederates don't get in anywhere interesting. So normally Confederate game plan is to go right and kind of hit up and then hold up here. That's one strategy. Another strategy is to push down left and end up here. I think both ways though, regardless, the Confederates try to get back here and then use the fence and kind of this cover of this area to snipe Union as they're coming out of spawn. That's why the 8th Connecticut is so far back there. They might not be, I mean, let's see what their view is. That's not that bad. You can't see that, but you're throwing bullets down an area where you know the enemy is. So 5 minutes have gone by, more like 2.5. And Union's up on tickets. This is no surprise though. Confederates have to commit to one side. The Union has spread themselves out into one or two flanks, and you have to hit all your guys on one side so you have a chance to outnumber them and win that charge. You can't hit both sides. We saw them do that. That's playing right into the Union's hands, because instead of charging all your guys down one side and giving yourself a numerical advantage, you're removing the numerical advantage from yourself while your opponent still has the greater defensive position, and it's not even close. You do have some 3rd USS HA guys coming out here. I don't like that, really. They didn't take any casualties, but if they do, I mean, every ticket matters on defense, and you don't want to waste. So, one thing we didn't look is, again, numbers about even here. Union have no artillery, they don't, but Confederates have 20 men all up there and all the way over here. So, that's not going to help them at all either. I mean, they're down 15 some men, infantry-wise. And I also apologize if I'm not getting too close to the guys. The developers changed their voice chat system from a TeamSpeak-based system to their own in-house system, and it makes sense why they would want to do that. Give them more control. Obviously, they can make it what they want it to be. However, a lot of the nice features of TeamSpeak are removed, and so there's no flattening of people's voices. So if they scream through the mic, it's going to come through. I mean, you can hear it right there, where if some dude's mic, it just cuts right through everything. But here come the Confederates. They're going to go down the right side. Oh, are they splitting? This is the most trickling charge I've ever seen.
Keep covering fire.
I'm not gonna lie.
You can see him coming down the road.
This result's not surprising at all. Look at the ticket difference. The Confederates trickled in. That was one of the worst charges I've seen in a regimental match in a while. I'll just start to verify that. But they charged in very trickled, and not everybody charged it. Why are we still charging in here? This is a ticket farm for the Union.
Hey, 3630.
3630.
So in 30 seconds, they're going to hit the fence again. Only a couple guys out there. They're going to get a lot of spawns back in. They've actually shifted some of their guys onto the stone in this wagon here to use as cover.
5 seconds, boys.
I mean, these guys are going to get slaughtered going down. The stairs is so hard to take.
Come on,
Let's just watch from there.
Fuck you, buddy. Let's go. Come on, yeah, let's go.
A lot more effective of a charge from the Confederates here. They all charged down one side. And they did pretty well. That was pretty cool to see. I didn't really want to talk during it because you're not going to hear me over these voices. It's just a matter of fact. I like this. Confederates keeping up the pressure. Bodies right here.
Yeah, brother. You hold this corner.
Hey, Mordo's firing him, boys.
So, got V-Corps guys, IVB guys respawning from here. Confederates have control of the snake fence, but here come the respawns. If Union uses the stairs, they will lose the game, so that is why they're trying to hold this as desperately as they are. It's looking like the Union's going to retake this for now. A good amount of Confederates still sitting back. And Union's able to retake this. Despite that, I think a great charge on the Confederates' part. The ticket margin has decreased by a good amount too. So overall, that was a good charge on the Confederates' part. There was a lot more congealed. Definitely improved. They need to do that again. I don't know about the stairs. Maybe they're charging the stairs because if you look at the two angles, you can charge. Charging down this middle just makes zero sense. You can't hop over that middle fence. But good artillery shot. Actually, the artillery has been half decent this round, but it's a lot quicker to get to the stairs than it is cutting around the corner. Also, when you charge around this corner here, you're going to be peeking out here. But I guess that same argument can be applied over to this side. But 34 minutes left. I love downtown. It's always an intense good fight. This map forces the attackers to charge. You can't really sit back and shoot. Granted, in a lot of maps, the strategy should be the charge, not sit back and shoot. In most instances. But the strategy should be the charge. But this map, unlike most maps, forces you to charge. There's really no effective way to shoot, unlike a lot of maps where there are quote-unquote effective ways to shoot. By that I mean you can make a big line
that's what I heard.
and shoot. You can't do that on this map.
Alright. Who's my NCO? Alright, outstanding. I thought Corporal Commando was somewhere. Where is he at?
I'm here, sir. Corporal Commando taking over the line.
Fantastic. Alright. Corporal.
I killed an officer.
I want you, when we charge, I want you to go to the left here. I want you to wait just a minute, okay? So wait, because all of our friends are going to go to the right. We're going to hit them on the left.
All right, say the word, sir. We'll hold here until you're ready. Back of the line. Put the jersey, load and hold. Get ready to move.
I actually kind of wonder how far those voices travel. The Union probably can't hear that. But dang, does that mic cut through. So, oh my goodness, what the heck? Holy. Second U.S. Sharps charging, and I don't know. For some reason, this artillery has been waiting. Confederates got to charge. They don't realize oh my goodness. Confederate artillery, good shot. I don't know. This is the most I've seen coordination-wise from artillery and infantry, and they can't talk with each other. What the heck? Or is just lucky timing, but holy crap. Beautiful artillery shot time charge by the 2nd U.S. Sharpshooters, and that has allowed the Confederates to secure this position with minimal casualties. Union countercharging, trying to hold this. Union has tickets to burn, so they can do this. All charging in, though.
Keep in left, keep in left, keep in left.
Rally here, let's go. Rally here, let's go. Let's go.
Union hold. You do see these guys trying to get around the other side, but they're going to get overwhelmed almost instantaneously. And they're trying to run back. Good shot.
Oh yeah, east.
So, I mean, despite all... Oh, why are you rambling in here?
Can you give me D company right here where we're standing?
But despite the great artillery shot and everything, Union held. And on top of that, too, look at that ticket differential. Holy crap. I love downtown. It's a smaller map. It forces charges, and it's a quicker map.
Get back. Oh, man. Who's that? Hey, Flags, move back a little bit. Flags, move back a little bit. You're spawning room right in the road.
Back just a teeny weeny bit.
Oh, please! Don't peek, boys. Don't peek. They got the angle.
That way.
We gotta mass up and just keep trying.
So I wonder if we're going to see the Confederates try to hit this. I mean, that artillery is going to be nice for the CSA if they can keep just hitting them.
Did they just make artillery like hyper David knows how to swim now?
Artillery is not hyper lethal in this game. You're all just blocked up in a little area with stone wall, so the shots that ricochet are not. It's just a very tight area. It's like throwing a grenade in a hole compared to just in the open ground. I don't know. Be a lot more effective. But I mean, while the Confederates aren't charging, we can quickly. What the heck? How? Oh my goodness! I didn't even realize you could get down here. Confederates are taking losses. Oh, are they charging? We'll take it back. Once this charge probably fails, we'll go back up top. But Confederates actually trying to sneak around too. But good artillery shot there. They didn't kill a whole lot though. I don't know. These Union guys, I don't know why they're countercharging out these Confederates. Again, they have the tickets to play. You're putting yourself skirmishing on a line, and here come the Confederates up top. I have never seen the CSA team try to use the to go around top. But Union holds. All right. So while the Confederates reform the line, I don't know why, but looking at the taking losses, the Confederates they charge there, and the bar didn't even go down by that much. It's like the beginning of the bar does not go down at all. But we got some 7th LA and 5th Alabama Light Battalion. I think it's Light Battalion. But I mean, look how beautiful this is. Go to Harper's Ferry if you can. It's a beautiful scene. That shot, overshot, almost hitting their friendlies. Anyways, let's go to the other gun position. You can hike up here. It's very beautiful. It's a hike, but well worth in my mind.
I wish I could just type it in chat. It'd be so much easier.
But you got these guys here as well. These guys are the ones who are really hitting the stone wall of Palmetto Battery in 4th New Jersey, guys.
Do not fire there. Oh my God, that was friendly.
I team killed one dude.
Guy, alright.
It was just one guy at least. It was just one guy. It was just one guy at least.
I don't know how you only got one. That's where our friendlies hide out.
Yeah, Confederates going to reform. We'll see if they'll hit the right side again. Oh, they're going up top again. Looks like with a lot larger force. Union still hold. That's the crazy part too. You only got one red. Like, look how many Union are just sitting back. And look at how much more that bar went down. Here come the rest of the Confederates. Again, I don't know why they don't sync. It's hard to sync the charges up. Wish they could do it, but nonetheless, they're going to win the stairs temporarily. You have more Confederates to see on the right side of the screen. They're going out to flank around the top, but Confederates have won, but here come Union.
Up the hill, up the hill, up the hill, boys, up the hill.
There's nothing like maybe.
Union about to hit taking losses. And again, Union are going to hold.
Yeah! Come on, it's him! And welcome to the jail! Kill! Kill! Fucking kill! Kill him, motherfucker!
Not today, rebel! Not today, bitch!
Get up there, boys! Kill him! Kill him all!
Holy crap.
Jersey, get your loads and bayonets.
Some delays coming in from the north side, from the
Hey, those
from the
dickheads are up
southwest side of the
top,
stairs.
southwest.
They're up high.
Hey, look at that asshole. Somebody shoot him.
He took care of himself.
Did he die to fall damage? Oh, here they come. They're going up the top again. Artillery hitting at a good time again.
Come get some, bitch! Yeah! To the heights! New Jersey, up to the heights!
The Confederates actually starting to engage. Some of them charging, some of them wanting to hold, though.
All the way, boys. Charge him. Pick that flag up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
How many bodies are just on that side? Well, Union counter charging again. The Confederates about to hit breaking.
Fuck you, buddy! Yankee, come here, boy! What you doing here? Rebel boy! I'm gonna give you a little shake. Come here, boy!
And there they go.
Better hit my ass with that.
Come on, kill this.
Stab it in the fucking asshole!
Come on, get over here, Rebel. Come here, I'll show you that roll tie. Yeah, that's that tie, Bubba. You don't know nothing about it.
Dang it, I got the wrong.
Why are the Confederates still trying to charge in here?
Fucking cat!
I love my game lagging when those guys are yelling. It's very funny. These Confederates just dying out of line, pushing their team way down. Wow.
Chris, do you think maybe they would run up to that corner and volleying down it without them saying it's their spawn?
Why do I have a fucking
right here to the northwest?
I don't know. It's over here. It's Connecticut.
Alright.
Okay.
Right out along the stairs.
Right out along
Don't
the
crouch,
stairs.
Universe.
All waiting
Universe,
for
don't crouch.
Full kits, boys. Full kits.
Get my load right here.
So, I mean, at this trajectory, the Union's gonna win this game, probably. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens when we hit final push, because the next stage for the attackers is final push, which is their last stand. They'll have infinite tickets. However, that black timer you see on the top of your screen will go down to only like 2 minutes. And I can explain more about that in a moment, but here come the Confederates. They're charging again from the top. And again, the time charge. The IDV has really reacted well. They've adjusted their defensive strategy. They've forced kind of an L position. They're actually charging down this front too. Union's not really here.
Die, Ranky! Die!
Keep going, boys. Keep going.
Union pushing out. Probably 8 Connecticut. It is them indeed. Union by hit breaking. Confederates actually might have won the stairs, but they won't hold it for long. They do have their flags here, but when the Confederates hit final push, which is their next stage, that black timer will go down to a certain time, that time being the amount of time it takes to run from your main spawn, which is there, to the point of contention 2 times, which means that's going to be like 2 minutes. maybe even less. But the Confederates have infinite tickets, so there'll be a lot of charging in that minute or two of the game. So it'll be interesting to watch.
Oh, I'm scared.
Get your pointy bit and we'll go.
I'm a bad example.
I'm ready.
Confederates actually sending in respawns, trying to claim this before Union respawns can get in. They're trickling in too. This is really bad. I mean, the Confederates had a shot of winning their, removing that. They're still trickling in. Also, where's the smoke coming from? Oh, what the heck?
Alright, nice.
Oh, we can watch through the house.
He's rubble on the hill. Get him. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, where are you going? Where you guys going?
Confederates about to hit final push though.
Let me stand up. I'm trying to take pictures of fucking clubs. Let's go. Pour in, studs.
So momentarily, Confederates go down the final push. If Confederates cap point, they win. They haven't won a charge yet. It's not easy. All these shots are just hitting the house.
Stairs again! Stairs again! Stairs again! Get them in!
One officer, Gabbard.
Stairs again!
More on the right, more on the right. They're coming
Friendly!
So they get 2.5 minutes. That's more time than I was anticipating. Are they pushing down? So it looks like only some charging that side. Union haven't really charged in.
Push to the wagon, southeast.
Choke points!
Confederates gotta send these flags in at some point.
That's right! We gonna win tonight, boys!
Oh.
Victory or death.
Union's on the menu tonight, motherfuckers!
Oh, sorry.
Just because I'm a union guy, you gotta stab me?
You sounded very unionist.
Well, I am a union red guy.
Confederates, they're just pouring in. They've taken the stairs. Union will see if they countercharge. Got a team kill there. Not intentional though.
Just hold here, boys. Just hold here.
They're waiting for the Union to peek around. Union not trying to take this. Tickets can drop very quickly for the Union. Union not trying to take this. They're just trying to wait the game out. This is going to allow the Confederates to form up in their entirety.
Pussy ass bitch. Oh, well, you want
But we're at a minute left. Union, Confederates got to charge soon.
I've made it to the stairs. Don't pause out. Oh my God.
That's right, boys.
Push the point. They're climbing down behind us.
Artillery. Perfect. Oh my, perfectly timed artillery. Yeah, Confederates aren't going to win this. You got a whole group of Union there underneath my camera, but Confederates almost won on this side, and that's going to be the round. Oh.
I can never die. Come here.
GG's. Good work, everyone.
Wow. Really good round. The Union's part, I think Confederates did. I wish they would have charged the left side more often. However, it is what it is. It was still very entertaining. Good couple rounds indeed. Thank you, Ghost of Antietam, for letting me broadcast your event. This has been very enjoyable. Enjoyed it a lot. Again, if you want to check out any of the regiments in this video or Ghost of Antietam itself, you can check it out in the description when the video is posted. And yeah, support our channel, subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that fun stuff in the description. You can join our Discord, check out our merch, and support us on Patreon, where you can get videos before everyone else, advertise your regiment, and get raw gameplay with no commentary or UI. We'll get that up soon. We're working on Frontline Reporters, so you can get in-game view on the screen. But it'll be great. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your night. See you in the next one.